All right, guys, today I wanted to talk about DRS or dumpster rental systems. So this is the home screen. You want to go to the routing. And so what I'm going to show you today is the routing feature of DRS. It's really beneficial, helps track your time. So this is the main map. All the red squares are where my cans are at. I'm going to go ahead and you can do a satellite view, you can do a map view, you can do a terrain view as well. I'm going to unlock this. Actually, this is the calendar, and it'll show you, when you've had orders, what orders are going out. So now I'm going to unlock this, and we're going to modify this route. All right. So you can modify the start time. You can start, at 5 a.m. if you want, or 6 a.m. Start location is the warehouse. You can add, different things. Who the driver is, if they have an assistant. If you have contracts to print, you can print the contracts from here as well. It'll just open another screen, and then if there were contracts, it would just print them up. So basically, this can tell you, where your driver is going to be, how long it should take them, so on and so forth. And so you can, schedule a truck, and you can modify this while they're out on the road. You can add to this, or you can take away from this as a driver's out, on the road. All right, so the first can I have is full of concrete. We're going to take it to Independence Recycling. Stop duration, basically it takes me about 30 minutes. When we're done there, we're going back to the warehouse or the yard, and it takes me about 10 minutes to drop a can. So then we'll go to the next stop, and from there we go obviously to the transfer station and then back to the warehouse, so on and so forth. In here, the window gives you a window of time for your pickup. So I put 6 hours. It's automatically set to 6 hours. So that gives me a 6-hour window to actually pick that can up. And that factors into the system as you route. If you need to change the delivery date or the pickup date, you can do that from here. And so let's say we call this person and they need to push to tomorrow, we could change their date to tomorrow. Again, once we pick that can up, we're going to Blue Monkey. Stop duration about 30 minutes. And then we're going back to the yard, and that takes, around 10 minutes or so. All right. So on and so forth. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to adjust the takedown time, and I'm going to adjust the start time. So right now it's set to 6 a.m., but let's say I wanted to change that to 8 a.m. It's going to automatically modify the times at the bottom, and it's going to show you basically where your driver is going to be when they finish all that stuff. So the end time should be around 2:15 p.m. to basically pick up all these cans, get them back, dump them, and then get them back to the yard. So from 8 to 2. This is the actual route sheet, and this is what your driver would go off of. So they would go to this first pickup order. To your left, it's going to give you directions in case the GPS breaks or you just don't have a GPS. There's directions here on the left-hand side, turn by turn. This does populate through Google. For the pickup order, it tells you the departure time. So they should be leaving the yard at 8 a.m. The drive is 14.95 miles. It's going to take them approximately 19 minutes. They'll arrive at 8:19. And then here you see I have 0 for the takedown time. So I'm going to modify that, and we're going to change that to 15 minutes. Things come up. I know it probably takes shorter than 15 minutes to pick up a can, but you want to kind of allow some kind of leeway. And as somebody is with you longer, you can usually titrate that to each individual driver. So now I'm going to adjust the takedown time. So I'm going to put 15 minutes. And we'll change that on each one of these. Really easy to use, really user-friendly. It's drag and drop. And essentially what I'm doing is I'm going to start out way out in Tampa, and then I'm going to work closer to the shop. So the order is Tampa and then back towards Brandon and the yard. All right, so we should be good on the takedown times now. All right, let's see. So B is the first pickup. So we'll pick that one up. Drive time's 19 minutes. Takedown 15 minutes. You see how that changed there? All right. And so basically from 8:34 a.m., I should be done and back on my way to the second, pickup by 10:27. And this is remarkably accurate. So we're going to modify this even more because I've already got this 20 yard on the yard. And so I don't actually need to go out to pick it up. I basically just need to go from the warehouse to independent recycling back to the warehouse before I go to my second pickup. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually, here in just a sec, I'm going to make a second truck and I'm going to drag that can into a second truck just to take it out of that first route. Now, if you have a driver, this is something you're going to want to contact them for, let them know what's up. Hopefully, right? And this is only because I ran on Saturday. And so no dumps are open on Saturday or whatnot. So we basically have to pick up Saturday and then we'll dump it Monday. So I'll drag this into a second truck. So now I have warehouse, which is my leaving, location, to independent recycling, which is going to be C. So warehouse is B. Independent recycling is C. 7 miles, 13 minutes. All right, dump it, and then I'm headed back to the shop, 7 miles, 13 minutes. So now I am on my way to my first pickup, at 9:36. Drive time's about 24 minutes, should arrive by 10 a.m. Takedown's around 15 minutes. I should be out of there by 10:15, and on my way to Blue Monkey Waste, or the transfer station, which is 8.94 miles. So I've got a 15-minute drive. Takedown finished at 10:15. All right, so 15-minute drive. Should arrive there by 10:30 a.m. Time at location about 30 minutes, and that's give or take, guys. So it's not always 100% accurate, but it averages around 30 minutes. So keep that in mind. If you want, you can cushion these times as well, and it's better, I think, to have a driver have more time than not enough. And then Blue Monkey, then back to the warehouse, and so on and so forth. So basically, it should take from 8:30 in the morning until about 2:33 p.m., and that's basically to pick up and dump 4 cans for the day. And so if you were to do the math on that, what is that? 8 to 2:30. So 7 to 3 is 8 hours. It's going to be like right around 7 hours. And so that's taking you about 1.5 hours per can. And then about 1.5, I would say, to deliver a can. So you're looking right at 3 hours of labor per can. And my transfer stations are relatively close. What I'm looking at here is, my cans, how many days they've been out for. So this one here in red's been out for 19 days. And it tells you basically the addresses where they're at. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful, guys. I've been using DRS for about a month. Got a lot of great features. It's worked out really well for me so far. If you guys are thinking about, getting software for your dumpster rental business, this is a good way to go. It is a little more expensive, but at the same time, it's one can, not even, it's half of a can rental, per month. So, give them a call. It's definitely got a lot of features. I like it, 1, because of the simplicity, and 2, because all the marketing features. So it can send out automated text messages, automated emails. You can track your customers. You can track your sales. You can tell how many times a can's been out. That way you can, track how much money that can's made for you, or how much, ROI you've made on each can. It can tell you your average monthly rentals. It also takes payments for you, so all your credit card payments, everything can go right through DRS, and it's usually next day to 2-day funding, and their credit card processing rates are really, really good. I've had quite a few businesses, and the credit card processing rate is I would say a lot better than most of the credit card processors. I've had Square, I've had PayPal, I've had PayJunction, I've had Wells Fargo. I've had a multitude of credit card processing companies. These guys will either meet or beat the rate you have right now. And if you're using something like Square or PayPal, those things, they have very high rates and per transaction fees. And the name of this game is to try to keep as much money as you possibly can. So if you're paying 2% on 10 grand, that's quite a bit of money, guys. And then paying a per transaction fee. So keep that in mind. These guys do a really good job, and they're really affordable. If you guys got any questions, hit me in the comment section below. Shoot me an email. I am busy, guys. So if you want to get a hold of me, usually email or comment here, and I'll do my best to get back to you. Again, guys, Lou with CFL Dumpsters. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys on the next one. See ya.